So it kind of ran into a little problem. Let's see if you can down into the car, and that bolt came out of the shock. Kind of weird, huh? So now I went and bought a new bolt. I gotta try to get the bolt in. I also bought new shocks, so I'll be putting those in here soon as well. But for right now, I just need to get it up and running. The shocks are gonna take a few days to get here. So we will try to go ahead and get that bolt in. All right, new bolt is in, shock's back, so at least we can drive it. And when the new shocks come in, we'll put them in. All right, the garage is empty. I forgot to film it, but you know, it's not part of the 944. But we had the Volkswagen Bug in. Hold on real quick. I could show you at least. It's in the trash. But placed the front axle on the Bug today. That was today's Schiller Shop episode, but since it's not 944 related, I didn't really think about filming it. But something did come in the mail. Hey, new shocks for the 944. So that will now be the next job. That'll be next weekend's job, I think. We'll get some new shocks in that car. They're long overdue. We also got some new hardware for it as well. So, yep, there we go. All right, it is time for the shocks. So we've got all of our equipment. I bought some new hardware, some new bolts for it. Got our new shocks, all the tools that we're going to need. So these should be pretty easy, famous last words. But we're going to go ahead and take the tires off. It just makes it easier to get to the bolt. So the top bolt is actually on the outside of this wheel well. And goes through and into the top mount of the shock. So we will get the car jacked up and the wheels off first. And then we will work on getting the shocks in. Will is actually going to do this. So it'll be another thing that he's able to do. All right, so first wheel's off. He's working on the second one. But here is the bolt for the top mount. So it's the bolt is actually out here, the nut is actually out here, not the bolt, which is kind of interesting. But he's just getting the second wheel off, and then we'll start. All right, new shocks on both sides. We will see how that works. That took 1 hour after the wheels were off. But, hang on, hold that. Here's what our old shocks are like. So basically, I can compress them. So hopefully the new ones will be better than that. But 1 hour, new shocks. A couple of other things also that I have noticed now that the new shocks are on. Car's sitting a little bit higher. I'm going to definitely there's a little more room in between here. And you're not really going to be able to see it, but I wish I would have done this before. Just the stiffness of the back, it used to bounce up and down when you would push on it, but it doesn't anymore. So it has definitely stiffened up the back end of this car. And it'll be interesting to see. The roads are a little wet, but it'll be interesting to see how this drives now that that back end is stiffened up. So I think I might do the front if those were that bad.